They say if you're still awake at 3 a.m., you're either in love, in trouble, or not alone. For Camila, it began with a polite knock. One soft tap on her door, just enough to make her stir. She thought it was a neighbor honest mistake in an old apartment with thin walls and twisting corridors. But when it happened again, 3 nights straight, always at 3:03 a.m., she knew something else was at play. The third night, she crept to the peephole, heart hammering, just as the second hand hit 3:03. One knock, then nothing. No footsteps, no rustle, just a flicker of the hallway light that lingered in her vision long after the beam died. She looked out. Empty corridor. Yet her ears still rang with that single, polite tap. Camila wasn't one to jump to ghost stories. She double-checked locks, ignored chainmails, lived by reason. But the knocking didn't stop. Always one tap. Always 3:03. She asked neighbors, no one else heard it. So she did what any rational WiFi-equipped adult would do. Bought a Motion-activated camera, mounted it above the door, and waited. On the first night, the app notified her twice 3:08, 3:13, but playback showed only her blanket shifting. A glitch, she told herself. Night 2, same minor blips. Night 3, dozens of alerts. At exactly 3:03, the feed glitched for a full minute. When it returned, the hallway was emptied, but the camera had moved, angled down. She hadn't touched it. And on the door, a faint smudge. A handprint pressed into the wood. By night 5, the knock became a whisper so soft, she almost missed it. She pressed her ear to the door and heard slow, steady breathing. Like someone waiting, panicking. She messaged her friend Leo to spend the night. They laughed nervously, left his phone filming the hallway, then tried to sleep. 3:03 a.m. sharp. The tap came. Leo bolted up. They sprinted to the door. Nothing. But on the playback, a blurred figure stood outside, head tilted. He hadn't lifted a hand. The door simply vibrated. Leo wanted police. But the video vanished, gone from the gallery and the cloud, replaced by 10 seconds of static. Then, a low voice. You heard me now. Camila rigged her door with salt and hung mirrors, old superstitions she never believed. Still, at 3:03 every night, the knock came. Finally, she snapped. One hammer in hand, she waited by the door. On cue? Tap. She flung it open. No one, just a crumpled note on the floor, in her own handwriting. Why did you open it? She moved, new city, new apartment, hoping the nightmare ended. 4 weeks? Peace. Until her phone buzzed. Motion alert at 3:03. Camera offline for 60 seconds. When it returned, the same empty hallway, except the door now bore a fresh, painted number, 303. Some say it was sleep paralysis, a prank, trauma. Others swear the man who knocks at 3:03 doesn't choose victims. He chooses doors. Maybe it's all in her head. Or maybe he's still out there, waiting for you to answer. If this story gave you chills, like, share, and subscribe to Lunatic. And remember, if you ever hear a knock at 3:03 a.m., whatever you do, don't open the door. Is it real? Or just a nightmare you'll never wake from?